guys, welcome back to Vintology by Lola. Long time no see. Well, I guess I have really no excuses except that I've been lazy about filming what I've been making and creating, but this one was really important. I wanted to do a shout out to Tonya Samuels. She has fabulous papers, fabulous tutorials. She sent me, I'm going to say back in November, she sent me a junk journal and I was fascinated with it. And I have probably texted her 8 or 10 times asking her questions about how she did stuff. And she was very, very helpful. And some of the stuff she has actually on her YouTube channel, Tonya Samuels. And so you can find some of this stuff, but it was trial and error for me to do this. So this one took me over 2 weeks to do. And for some of you, I know that sounds like a long time. And for other people, you say that's not very long at all. For me, this is kind of long to spend on one book. I just wanted to show you some of her papers that I used. I used 3 or 4 of her collections. This stuff I printed out on vellum. You guys, you can't even, I mean, this looks like store quality. Her graphics are fabulous. Look at this. Are these not just stunning? Oh, this is the Aloha line, and it's all flowers. I just love it. Then she's got one that's just roses. And I'm not going to go through all the paper, but look at that one. Oh, gosh. And it's vintagey and yummy, and it goes really, really well with all of Tim Holtz stuff. So if you have not gone over to her site, go over there, and then there'll be a link on her YouTube channel to her Etsy store where you can buy her collections. And it's really nice because she does a whole collection. It's not just 1 or 2 sheets. It's a whole thing. So that being said, I also wanted to tell you, if you don't know, on My Porch Prints, they have a freebie, and I was doing that craft show, and there are a lot of people who don't understand what a junk journal is, and these are absolutely perfect. It comes in a sheet like this, so you get 8 of them on there. It's a free printable. I just looked up My Porch Prints and freebies, and that's, I mean, I found it a while ago, a couple years ago, but it's so great because it tells people what you can use your junk journals for. And I love including this with the junk journals. You can actually add, I put it on, I mat it on a piece of paper, and then I actually stick it in. You can put a personal note on here, but it tells people all of the things that they can use their junk journal for. Because people who don't do junk journaling, you guys, I have found, maybe this isn't true for all of you guys, but I have found that people do not understand why I'm making this. Why am I using old paper? Why, you know, and without going into a long explanation, this just helps to just stick this in the book. So let's get down to this. So this is the book that I created, and I am absolutely in love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Tonya. I just absolutely love it. I made it, but it was totally inspired by her. So this was made with a file folder that I folded. I actually added on this flap to it. I used the back of a plate, and I used that as my template for this piece. And this is some sari silk, brown and beige. And when you open it up, it is a chunky monkey. But it's all stitched with fabric. And I did her idea. She used pinking shears to go around each one. So you put batting on your piece that you're going to make. So your cover, right? There's the back and stuff. And you guys, there's threads everywhere. And I just did what she said, which was just doing kind of a patchwork. And I used to be a quilter. And so I didn't have a problem putting colors together or anything. And I used several different lines, stuff from Hobby Lobby. I used stuff that had pre-printed cute stuff on it. I love this one with this picture here because it's so Timmy, right? And then the little ticket here and stuff. So you put batting on it, and then you glue your fabric on, let it dry. Don't send it through. Do not send it through your sewing machine. You'll ruin your sewing machine with the glue on your needle and stuff. Wait to let it dry, and then you go through and then you sew it. And I just used a zigzag because that's what Tonya used, and I thought it was so great. So anyway, so you open it up, and let me make sure I'm in frame because you guys, this is all using her paper. It's so gorgeous. So these 2 pieces are removable, which is exactly how Tonya did it. So I just pretty much copied hers. This side opens up and you can see that you have a pocket here. And this, remember, this is all her paper, and like I'm saying, it's 3 or 4 of her lines. So it's roses, back in the day, memories, and I don't think I used Aloha, but I think those were the 3 main ones I used. Okay, so then you have a pocket here, and this opens up, and this was an envelope, and I just closed the envelope, and the way I did it is I put the whole book together, and then for my pieces that I put on top, that is what I stitched. So almost every page is stitched. So I stitched the paper and then glued the paper onto it. So you can see this flips out, and this is another pocket in here. Okay, and then on this side, there's a pocket. I just put some of those cute little blue chip, I don't know, stickers, whatever they're called, like S&H green stamps, right? And then this one folds out, and you have a pocket here, and I glued this. I think you could leave it open if you wanted, and you could do a 2-tiered pocket, but I just left this one. And then I love this. So she does all these cute things, and I'm, of course, asking her and questioning her. And so then it just opens up, and this one opens up just at the top, and then you have this really cute pocket in there. And I had done, I've already done, and I'm sure most of you have seen, where you make your own vintage tape. So I made my own vintage tape. That was a blast. And so then you close that back up, and you have that. Now you slide this over, and you have this beauty. And I totally stole this idea where she puts, she just, as a dangle, she puts an old slide on it, which I love. This is just some ribbon someone gifted me, and I saved it because it was beautiful. So here's the cover. So this is really actually the junk journal. Okay, so this is the thing that I would consider the junk journal. And it opens up, and I totally stole her idea. I usually put everything in the pockets when I make mine, but I loved the idea of just adding some stuff, tickets and wallpaper and pre-made embellishments that then you could put wherever you wanted. This is just a little transparent envelope, and then you just get into it, and it's just all this yumminess that I had just taken and put together like I usually do for a junk journal. But I did do what Tonya did, which was, see, there's another little pocket, and that was trying to sew something on almost all, if not all of the pages, okay? And then here's this, and then I put a little booklet in there, and here's this. I stuck a little card and a little pin in there, and more yumminess, little tickets, tape. Loved this. This one turned out pretty cute. And then there's more stuff I just clipped in there with a little paper clip. Did this. I did a little bit of, I did a napkin on there, did this, and I tried to make it kind of a flower and ticket theme. So put that on there. There's another one. Here's a pocket up in here. Can I get it? You guys can see that. And you guys can see that. And roses. And cute fabric. A little map. Music paper. I love this. I think this was from Ruby and Pearl, and it was a little tutorial on how to do this, and I thought this was perfect for the inside, for the middle. So it opens up like this and like that, and closes like that in a little pocket. So I thought that was really cute to put in the middle. And there's some more. And so you can see just lots and lots of yumminess in here. Oh my gosh, when I was done, I just kept looking at it. Loved these. These were fun to use. Just all of the stuff. This folds out. Edith Holden. Some of Timmy's washi tape. That's from the collection. This just opens up, and you can just use this to journal in. I'll show you that. Hang on. So there's that. Put this down. You can just write secret messages in there where you don't want anyone to see it. Right? Close that up. Because if you don't, you know what happens. You come back and it's half open and it's all wrinkled. Okay, so there's that. All right, more Edith, coffee dyed paper, fun stuff. Pink avocado dyed paper. The other half of that bag I used, and then I just stitched a bunch of stuff on and put a pocket and a tag in there. Some lace. Go. Yumminess. And you guys, some of her ideas are just so original. They're just different. And it's a great way to use up a whole entire collection of paper, which I don't usually do. I always have something I throw out. I know, sinful, but that's the way it is. This one. And then I added some ephemera, and I added some dictionary pages, and I added a flashcard, and I love it. So that's the end of that book. Okay, so there's the back. Here's the end of that book. And so you can take it out because it's all just tied on here, just like that. I don't know if you can see that down here and up here. And so then you just tie it back up. Okay. Ooh, can we do that? There we go. Okay, there's that. And then flip that over. And then this is kind of like a TN. So this I really monkeyed around with because she did not have a tutorial for this. And so I just totally winged it and thought, okay, I'm just going to see what I can do. So I put a nameplate on there and put postage. And this is a vintage button that I cut the shank off of and then put the baker's twine on it. And it opens up like this and opens like this. And what I did was I tried to keep the integrity of her paper for some of the stuff. So I put it so that it was just continual, even though it was 2 pages. And then this page I did somewhat similar with roses. And then you have this back here. And then again, pocket, turn it over. Here's a belly band. And then here's a side pocket. But what's really cool, and I don't know if she did this, but I did this. So this pulls out just like this. Or you can flip it over and you can see all the, let's see if I can get it all in frame here, like this. So here's a pocket. Here's another one of our flips. Here's a pocket. Here is just a piece of acetate that flips over and you can put stuff on there. And then here's the back right here. So it's very simple, but it's got yumminess on both sides. And I just love the way it turned out. So it's like that. So it's really, really kind of cool. Okay. So then that closes up too. And you just stick it underneath the piece that is attached so that you can take it out. And then the back final piece, she actually has a tutorial for this. And this is an envelope flip. So this is all made with envelopes that are covered with paper. So it opens like this, okay? And like this. And then, can you see here? Here's the pocket down here. And then this is an envelope. And I just left it like this. I closed it so it doesn't open anywhere. And then here's another, there's another little pocket. And then I just used some Timmy washi tape, flip it over, and there's a pocket. Here's a pocket. And you flip that like that, and you have it like that. And then you have all of this area to journal. And this was actually the paper. I just stitched around her elements that she had layered onto the paper. So there's that. I love this. You guys, it is rare that I actually fall in love with something I've made. I almost always fall in love with stuff other people have made. But I see all my imperfections on my work, and I'm very critical of myself. But this one, and I can't say any of the ideas were my own because I just stole everything from Tonya. Thank you again, Tonya. And then this back piece here, I just put the piece that folds into the book. I had oopsed when I made my original cover, and I didn't wrap it. So I took the cover and I just cut it all apart and made tags. So you can see everywhere where I sewed it. But it does make a cute tag, and then it's got just a little clip on here. And I just thought it kind of goes with the whole theme of the book. And so this I will put back later. And so then you just close it up like this and close it up like this. And I used her example, which I really liked. I usually do it so it's absolutely tied and ready to go. But her idea of just wrapping it and then tucking it really leaves you a lot of room for it to grow. Not that you want it to grow any more than that, because it's pretty chunky right now. But like I said, I just wanted to do a huge shout out and thank you to Tonya Samuels for inspiring me to make this. And I appreciate your kindness and your friendship. And I appreciate you guys all stopping by. I know it's been a while. Hopefully now with school being done in 2 weeks, I will be able to do more filming. And I can't use school as my excuse about why I'm not filming. So have a great day, guys. And again, stop over at Tonya Samuels YouTube and check her out. She's got some great stuff. Thanks for stopping. Have a great day. Bye.